Let me ask you something. And be honest with yourself for a second. Have you ever looked at your bank account, your investment app, and your loan balance, and thought, why does it feel like no matter what I do, I'm always making the wrong move? Because here's the exact situation most people are in. You've got debt, maybe a student loan, maybe a car loan, maybe a mortgage. And at the same time, you keep hearing, invest early, compound interest. Time in the market beats timing the market. So you're stuck. Do you throw every extra dollar at your loan? Or do you invest it and hope the market saves you? And what makes this worse? No matter which choice you make, you feel guilty. If you invest, you feel irresponsible. If the market crashes, I'll still have debt. If you pay off the loan, you feel stupid. What if I miss out on massive gains? Look, this decision quietly costs people hundreds of thousands of dollars over their lifetime. And here's what most people don't realize. The real problem isn't math. It's psychology. And today, I'm going to give you a simple rule. One rule. That cuts through all of this confusion. I call it the F-squared rule. And once you understand it, you'll never look at debt or investing the same way again. My name is Luke. And I spend way too much time thinking about money decisions that quietly ruin people's lives. And if you're someone who's trying to build wealth, but keeps feeling stuck between doing the smart thing and doing the safe thing, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Because the YouTube algorithm only shows this to people who actually need it. Now look, this video is not about dogma. I'm not here to tell you, debt is evil, or always invest no matter what. That's lazy advice. Instead, I'm going to show you, when investing is mathematically smarter, when paying off debt is psychologically smarter, why most people choose the wrong one at the wrong time, and how to decide in under 5 minutes using real numbers. This is where it gets really interesting. Here's the advice everyone hears. From parents. From TikTok. From finance gurus. Pay off high-interest debt first. Invest early or you'll regret it. Debt is leverage. Debt is slavery. None of this actually helps you decide. Because it ignores something critical. Most people don't fail financially because they picked the wrong strategy. They fail because they picked the right strategy at the wrong emotional stage. Let me explain. According to the Federal Reserve, over 60% of Americans can't cover a $1,000 emergency without borrowing money. And yet, those same people are told to invest aggressively. Which creates a psychological contradiction. You're told to take risk, while already feeling financially unsafe. And unsafe people don't make rational decisions. They panic. They sell at the bottom. They stop investing. They go back into debt. This is why just invest advice ruins people. Here's the core idea. Every financial decision is controlled by two forces. Not interest rates. Not returns. Two forces. I call them. Force 1, financial friction. Force 2, financial freedom. That's the F-squared rule. Let's break this down. Force 1, financial friction. Financial friction is the invisible drag on your life. It's monthly payments. It's mental stress. Reduced flexibility. A fear of job loss. A fear of emergencies. Debt creates friction. Even good debt. Because every payment is money that can't change direction. It's locked. And friction does something dangerous. It shrinks your risk tolerance. Financial freedom is optionality. It's cash flow, liquidity, the ability to wait, the ability to say no, the ability to take opportunities. Investments increase freedom, but only if you can emotionally hold them. This is where people mess up. Let's talk numbers. Because this is where people love to oversimplify. You have a $20,000 loan at 6%, $500 per month to allocate. The stock market averages 10% historically. So people say, why pay off a 6% loan when you can earn 10%? Sounds logical. But here's what they ignore. That 10% is not guaranteed. That 6% is. And more importantly, returns are volatile. Debt is fixed. Now let's run real numbers. If you invest $500 per month at 10% for 10 years, you contribute $60,000. You end with $104,000. Great. But here's the hidden cost. If you kept the loan, you paid tens of thousands in interest, while carrying psychological risk the entire time. And most people don't actually stick to the plan for 10 years. They panic in year 3. Now let's flip it. Paying off debt feels amazing. And there's a reason. Your brain gets an immediate reward. According to behavioral finance research, eliminating a liability produces a stronger dopamine response than gaining an equivalent asset. In simple terms, Your brain loves certainty more than upside. This is why people overpay mortgages. People hate variable outcomes. People feel free with zero debt even if they're broke. But here's the trap. If you eliminate debt without redirecting cash flow, you don't build wealth. You just feel better temporarily. This is why people say, I paid everything off, and I'm still stuck. Now here's the rule. This is the F-squared rule in practice. Step 1. Measure your friction score. Ask yourself, if I lost my job tomorrow, could I cover my bills for 6 months? Would debt payments force bad decisions? Would I panic sell investments? If the answer is yes, you prioritize friction reduction, not returns. That means paying down debt. Step 2. Measure your freedom multiplier. Once friction is low, every dollar invested does more. Because you can hold volatility. You can wait. You can ignore noise. This is when investing becomes powerful. Scenario A. Mark. Mark invests aggressively while holding debt. Market dips 25%. Mark panics. He sells. Locks in losses. Debt remains. Scenario B. Sarah. Sarah pays off high-friction debt first. Then invests consistently. Market dips. She doesn't care. She buys more. Same math. Different psychology. Different outcome. Here's what to do. Kill high-interest consumer debt. Build a 3 to 6 month emergency fund. Invest consistently after friction drops. Increase risk only when fear decreases. Redirect every paid-off payment into investments. No exceptions. No complexity. Here's what most people don't realize. Wealth isn't built by maximizing returns. It's built by surviving long enough for compounding to work. And survival is psychological. The F-squared rule isn't about choosing debt or investing. It's about choosing the right order. Reduce friction first. Then maximize freedom. Do that, and the math finally works for you. Look, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to stop sabotaging yourself. If this video helped you think differently, hit like. Subscribe if you want more deep, honest money thinking. And remember, money doesn't reward intelligence. It rewards consistency. And consistency starts with peace.